Hey, Dan Cucimilio here with NorCal Sports Network with an instant reaction to today's San Francisco Giants loss, devastating loss to the Chicago White Sox, 1-0. First of all, before we get into this video, let us thank our sponsor of the show, Chapman Law Group. Chapman Law Group is located in California, in Marin, licensed in all of California. Give Chapman Law Group a call for all your legal needs at 415-613-9483. Let them know NorCal Sports Network sent you. They specialize in personal injury. You got a personal injury, give Chapman Law Group a call. Let them know NorCal Sports Network sent you. Also, they handle several other areas of the law, so make sure you give them a call if you have any legal needs. All right, guys. A frustrating loss for the San Francisco Giants. And I'll just break several things down here. First thoughts is this team is just fundamentally a flawed team when it comes to basics. How many times are guys getting picked off the bases? Brett Wisely in the sixth inning was second and third after he led off the inning with a hit, then had first and second, and they get balked. The pitcher balks, moving second and third with Rafael Devers at the plate. Devers swings and misses on strike three. And Wisely, where are you going? Where are you going from third base on a swing? You don't know where the ball is going to be placed if it's hit. Could be a line out. Could be a comebacker to the mound. It could be anything. You're leaning toward home plate on a pitch that's swung and missed, and you get picked off to kill the rally. Strike three, out, and then picked off third base, 2 outs. This is the second day in a row that Brett Wisely has been picked off. Hey, you know what? You're coming up from the minor leagues. You can't be doing these fundamental bozo plays. I'm sorry. I mean, Wisely's done well with the bat. He's, given solid defense. He's just, he's a fill-in, but you can't be filling in and getting picked off the bases. And I feel bad for the kid, but this is brutal baseball. And the Giants' base running has got to be one of the worst teams in the league. They're just constantly running into outs. If it's not getting picked off the bases, they're getting thrown out at home by 30 feet. Third base coach, Matt Williams, is sending guys home that have no business of being sent home. Just pathetic. I mean, unreal. I mean, baseball has just a funny way of playing out. I mean, in the second inning today, Jung-Hoo Lee hits a bullet, finally hits a nice drive that Austin Slater makes a leaping catch somehow, almost like a snow cone type catch to rob Lee of a home run in the second inning. That would have put the Giants up 1-0, may have changed the entire trajectory of this game, but that's how things work. And then, after Wisely gets picked off, Andrew Benintendi hits a home run that Yaz just misses in right field, puts the White Sox up 1-0. And then later in the game, the Tigers have a ball that is hit off the bat by Michael Taylor. I believe that was in the seventh inning, if I'm not mistaken, where Taylor hits the ball. Yeah, he doubles off the top of the wall. Looks like it's going out. It was hit like a bullet, and Yaz didn't have time. It was such on a line, he didn't have time to get under it. And make a leaping catch try at it. It bounces off the top of the wall for a double. And then Rojas singles to right, the next batter, and Taylor on his slide misses home plate by literally maybe an inch. The back part of the plate, he just missed it. And if you look at the play, like I went back and looked at it, Andrew Kinzer, very smart heads-up play. That's why catchers are managers and pitchers are not, because Eric Miller is behind the plate where he's supposed to be, backing up He should be looking down at the plate to see if Taylor touches the base and alert Kinzer, hey, he missed the plate. But he's looking up after the slide because, he's upset he gave up the hit. But you got to fundamentally be looking down at the plate. These are professional baseball players. I don't understand the training of these guys. Do they not learn these things? I mean, come on. When I played infield, always looked and see if the runner touched the bag. You're taught that in Little League. Hey, make sure when a runner's going past, look down and see if he touched the bag. Miller's got a job to do. One is back up. He sees that the ball is already caught by Kinzer, so there's nothing left for him to do at that point except watch he's behind the plate in case it gets past him, so he's a backup. And he doesn't look down and actually watch Taylor. I mean, just plays like that just shows me that this team is not being coached well. I don't understand it. And the the number of pickoffs is alarming. Okay, so that's that observation here. The lineup, no runs against the White Sox today. At the top of the order is Christian Koss. He does his job. He does 2 for 4. And Ramos was going to be leading off, but then there was a late scratch. Casey Schmidt still not ready to come in and play with his wrist being bruised. It's late scratch, so they juggle the lineup, and Koss is at the start of the lineup. But then Devers goes 0 for 4 with 2 more strikeouts. Ramos 0 for 3. Dominic Smith 0 for 4, although he hit the ball decently. And Adames was 0 for 3 with 2 more strikeouts. He couldn't see off the starting pitcher with the release point. He was obviously being fooled. Yaz gets a hit, 1 for 3. He's up to 245 or down to 2. I guess he's up. His average went up slightly. Jung-Hoo Lee, another 0 for 3. He did hit the ball well the first time, and then 2 pretty lazy fly balls after that. Andrew Kinzer, I'm not sure if the N side, I always mispronounce his name, 0 for 2. And Bailey gets in as a pinch hitter, goes 0 for 1. And then Brett Wisely 1 for 3. But then the costly pickoff, that's just killed that was the killer. That was the killer. They had the tying run on third, nobody out, and he gets picked off. Do not be surprised if if Wisely gets sent down. I don't know who they even have to bring up because I see that Fitzgerald got hit on the wrist last night. He may be out for a while. Haven't heard about that. So Fitzgerald would be the likely guy to come up. But if he's hurt, who else is on the roster that could come up? They could go with Matos for an extra bat and go with one less infielder. They could even go with Luciano if they wanted to give him a shot at a backup, But Wisely, you can't keep a guy like this up on the roster who's up to fill a gap and contribute, and he gets picked off twice in 2 days. Unreal. Other things on this team that have me very concerned. Just look, today the Giants were shut out for the 8th time in 83 games. 83 games. They've been shut out 8 times. In 16 other games, they've only scored 3 runs. In 8 other games, they've scored 2 runs. And in 7 games, they've scored 1 run. So 3, 2, 1, and 0. 3 runs or less in 39 of the 83 games, guys. 47% of the time, this Giants offense has only been able to muster 3 runs. That's 47% of the games. That is absolutely pathetic. Pitching deserves better. Man, Robbie Ray pitched another gem today, going 6 innings, giving up the 1 run on the home run, and he gets no run support. This offense has got to get going. Hopefully, Matt Chapman and Casey Schmidt will be back soon. I think that will make some definite changes to the lineup. I think it gets better. but the Giants need to hold the line. They got to beat teams like the White Sox. You cannot be losing to teams like the Chicago White Sox 1-0. And just a frustrating loss. But give us your thoughts on this video. Just wanted to come on here, give a quick recap to the game. We'll be on tonight at 8 p.m. for a regular post-game show. So make your comments below. Let me know what you think. And appreciate you watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. We appreciate it. Appreciate all the likes. Appreciate the subs to the show. Again, we'll be on tonight, Saturday night, 8 p.m. And just as a heads up, Monday night after the Giants-Arizona game, we'll have Ned Coletti join the show. So thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you tonight. Take care, everybody.